All right, I ran out of time there on the first part of this pick three. So getting back to the pick three, so as I look at this race, I'm going to play one of my strategies when I'm playing multiple race scenarios in my last leg or in a race that's difficult for me. I like to play a speed horse with a closer. So on my ticket, it's going to be the one and the two in this case. And Gloria de Campo, here's a horse that's run two strong races last two times out. One was a second, one was a first, and they were on other sides of the globe. This race, you can go a lot of directions. Gio Ponte with Dominguez. I'm not a big fan of Dominguez when he leaves New York. I just don't think that he does much when he leaves New York. He just does not get it done. I mean, he has in the past, but he gets the best mounts going, and he's a high percentage jockey, and he don't travel too much. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But analyzing the pick three, I'm playing the ticket two ways. First, I'm playing race 7, 178 with the 258 with the 1-2. Okay, so that's an $18 ticket. And then I'm going to play the ticket another way where I'm playing the all with the 2 with Einstein. That's a $10 ticket. And then I'm going to play the ticket another way where I play the 178 with the all with Einstein. So total, you're looking at less than $50, and you have an opportunity to even hit the pick three times. So that's how I'm going to play that bet. But breaking down the Arlington Million again one time, Einstein is a sentimental favorite of mine. $2.6 million horse. Helen Pitts is the only horse in her stable that is doing anything, and racing against the top competition on poly, turf, or dirt doesn't matter to Einstein. He's the smartest horse racing, and I know that he's gonna give you a run. So it's difficult to bet against a horse that you like. It's hard in this sport to actually latch onto a horse that performs over the course of time because of the way the business is. And you got Julien Leperot, who arguably is the top jockey in North America. I mean, if I had a horse racing, I wouldn't go any further than Leperot. I think he's just got the best clock in his head, and he's as cool as a cucumber. I've seen him race live many times in Kentucky, and I'm just a huge fan of him. He's real laid back and not the kind of dude you want to play poker with. But okay, so if you're looking for a deep closer, watch out for the 3 at a price. Moving on, the 7, Gloria de Campo. Again, here's a horse that held on to win the Singapore Cup against 12 horses in a $2 million race. And before that was soundly beaten by Well Armed, but he beat a pretty impressive field behind him. So if you look at the race as who's racing for second money, Gloria de Campo is a pretty solid individual. But take him outside of Dubai, average. Didn't do anything in France, did win the race in Singapore, but I'm going to go the other way. The 8 horse here is an interesting horse who has outstanding breeding and is ultra competitive in the big races, but once he steps up to the Grade 1 company, has been soundly beaten each time. So to travel to North America and to race against Grade 1 company, questionable to me. They're not interested in putting Lasix on the horse, so another kind of interesting fact. A recapture the glory, we can remember the connections and the horse from the Triple Crown Trail. These are Illinois guys, and they're taking a shot in the big Illinois race. While he has been racing well, the competition he's racing against is well below what we're looking at here in the Arlington Million, and if he wins the race, it'll be an absolute shocker. His times and his speeds just don't seem up to par with the best in this field, and at 20 to 1, you can have him. The 4 horse, here we have our, if you remember last year, we had the Foreigners come in and win this race at 50 to 1 or something like that. Here's another horse who is born and bred to run the distance. Here's a horse who is coming off a win as, again, a soft turf course in France. Now we're going to have, he's only raced on good ground and soft ground. If it's raining there, the 4 gets moved up. But if it's a fast course, I think the 4 is going to struggle. So you got to look to see how the conditions are playing for the 4. The 5 horse, here's a horse that's running the right types of speed figures and workouts coming into the race. Remember, Mr. Sydney, $3.9 million purchase. So he was bought with high expectations for racing and after racing. But it seems like he does have some early speed. He's going to be close, and once if he does have a lead with a little bit of room, with the 16th to go or so, he's going to be tough. And Kent DeSormo has been very impressive in the big races this year. So I think at the price, Mr. Sydney is a bit of a, kind of a, I don't know, a risky play. I mean, the horse can show up and run big, but, uh, he did win a grade 1, and again, yielding turf. Last race, he wins a grade 2, yielding turf. If we have a yielding turf course, we have to reanalyze the way we're going to structure our tickets. But going into this race with the way the weather is, I'd have to anticipate a firm, fast running. And if that's the case, Mr. Sydney's out along with the 4. So the 4 and the 5, you put them in case there's a little bit of rain. And then Gio Ponte, here's your Dominguez horse. He's a multiple grade 1 winner. He's the top horse in this race. He's a horse that is going to be the odds-on favorite, and he's a horse that's run the speed figures, the times to win this race. But I'm going to take a stand against the horse. He's never been to Arlington. I don't know why. I just haven't been a huge fan of his. We'll see how it goes. But at the price, I'm probably going to stay away. Now, it wouldn't be crazy to throw him in on your pick 3, but if you do that, you really need to hope for some long shots on the other parts of your ticket. So for me, at 4-1, I think Einstein's a good price, and I'm going to get a good run with him. So I like Einstein to win the race, and I'm going to solo him on the back end of a couple pick 3s. I'm also going to throw the 2 in there and see if the 2 can do what he did in the last race and take it wire to wire. But that's how I see the Arlington Million, and we will be back. So thanks for watching, and please keep sending your comments, and I'll be on here as much as possible. Good luck with the races.